Then another thing I forgot, my people. I forgot to tell you this. There's some religion that says, you know it, marry one wife. And wife should be married by one man. So it's only about two people, a man and a wife, a woman and a man. You are not allowed to marry more than one wife. That's the religion of Christianity. There's this religion or these other religions. Some, they say you can marry even more than 10 wives. I don't know, I don't want to mention them. Now let me ask you. You have been told to marry one wife. Then you go or enter into an argument with somebody who has been told to marry 10 wives. You start arguing about Trinity. And Trinity is about 3 people only. It's not about 4 people, 5 people, 10 people. There is restriction. These are the one, there is no restriction. So you are restricted, this other guy is not restricted. Then you want to argue about restriction. How? You cannot argue. You cannot have a father. You cannot have a son. He himself is having a father, he is having a son. Then he tells you, oh, God cannot have a father, God cannot have a son. You are a doctor. You get some interns who comes to you, you train them. After 2 years, 3 years, they are qualified. How do you call that person? That is your son. That is your son. You are an engineer. Interns come, trainees come, you train them. At the end of the day, they become engineers, they become doctors, they become nurses. Those are your sons and daughters. Not biological, but through training. We have biological sons, we have biological daughters through conceptions. You understand? You can have a son or a daughter. You can adopt. But all of them are daughters. All of them are sons. Sons in knowledge, sons in conceptions. You can even be a thief. You end up nurturing a thief. That is a son. That person you have nurtured will call your father. That's my father in thieving, in stealing. So, what is the concept? When Trinity says Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, what is the concept? The concept is very simple. A father, a mother, and either a son or a daughter. These 3 people. But they are one. You cannot say this son of mine or this daughter of mine is not part of me. This is your blood. But how was he conceived? Naturally. How he was it? God says, this is my begotten son, whom I am beloved. This is the firstborn. He is the firstborn. Spiritually. But your mind must be transformed spiritually. You understand? It must be transformed. To understand Trinity, you must be first. You must have that spiritualness in you first. But you go with your coconut shell with water inside, you start arguing about spiritual matters, my friend. That coconut will crack like this, and the water will not come out. It will crack, but the water will just stay inside there. So guys, be blessed. Before entering into any argument, any debate, you must be one. You must be of the same understanding. A gorilla cannot enter into a debate with a lion. How? The lion will eat the gorilla, or the other one will run away. A chimpanzee or a python cannot enter into an argument with a chicken. These two are two different things, 2 different people. It's only human beings that try to behave like that. One is spiritually minded, another one is carnally minded, and they want to argue together. Even a man who is carnally minded and a woman who is spiritually minded, they cannot come together. There'll be chaos inside that house. So guys, be blessed.